Good morning and welcome to Practice with Kris. I'm Kris, and today's simple practice is a basic Surya Namaskar, or Sun Salutation. A great way to start the day. This was originally practiced as a way to bow to or acknowledge the life-giving sun, right? No sun, no us. You can practice it with the same reverence to the sun as our ancient yogis, or just as a way to wake up the body, warm yourself as we come into fall and winter here in Chicago, and of course to help steady the mind, energize and uplift your spirit as you set out for a new day. You're also welcome to add mindfulness into your practice, paying attention to what you're doing as you're doing it without judgment. This is a really wonderful practice to combine mindfulness with yoga, as a sun salutation is a vinyasa, or a practice where we will combine our breath with movement. Okay? I recommend starting with some type of like warming up the spine exercise, and I like to start with cat-cow tilts. So let's begin. So begin on all fours in table position. Okay. Spreading the fingers wide so you can see the V shape between them. Placing the wrists underneath your shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. Okay. We're looking for that neutral pelvic tilt. So slightly engage the lower abdominals. And from here, on your next inhale, take the tailbone up, let the belly soften towards the mat. Start to lengthen the chest forward as you gaze ahead. On your next exhale, keep your arms and legs where they are. Start to tuck the tailbone under. Round the spine as you press the mat away from you. Draw your chin towards your chest, but stay long in your neck. Again, the inhale will bring you into this cow tilt. And the exhale will round the spine, coming into cat. So starting to pair the movement with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Creating a smooth, even, long, and full breath. Already noticing if your mind gets pulled away or shifts into autopilot. And bringing your full attention to what you're doing as you're doing it. So finish the one that you're on, and then complete one more. The next time you inhale, come back to neutral table pose. Tuck your toes under, slide your hands slightly in front of you. And on an exhale, lift your hips up and back into a down dog. Okay. So you might be feeling tight first thing in the morning. You can give yourself some free movement, maybe pedaling out your feet here, or shaking the head from left to right and forward and back. At your own pace, eventually make your way up to the top of your mat, and we'll meet in mountain pose. All right, so from here, let's see, looking at the horizon, but I want to look at you guys too. Okay, so you're going to bring your feet hip distance apart. Make sure that you're grounded evenly through all four corners of your feet. And again, you're going to have that slight abdominal engagement here to come into that neutral pelvis. Okay. Start to draw your inner thighs back, but at the same time, be mindful you don't lock out your knees here. Stay firm through your heels. Okay. Begin to widen through the collarbones. As you extend your fingers down towards the floor, start to extend the top of the head up towards the sky. Tune back to the rhythm of your breath. And on the next inhale, take the arms all the way up, look up, reach up, keep your pelvis where it is. And on your next exhale, begin to bend your knees, taking the tailbone behind you, coming down with what feels like a flat back, all the way into your full forward fold. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Your hands can either be onto the floor or resting gently on your shins. Again, your tailbone's moving behind you. Notice if you're jumping here in the ribs, lift your ribs up and continue to widen through your collarbones. The back of the neck is long here. Take one more inhale, and on your next exhale, step your right foot back. So a couple options. You can always choose what feels right for you. You can stay in this high lunge, stacking the knee over your ankle, engaging through the back leg here, or you're always able to bring the knee down if that feels a little too intense. Okay? Notice here that I'm not rounding my shoulders. Continue to lengthen the belly towards the chest. And on your next inhale, plant your palms. As you engage your core, step the left foot back. Gently rocking forward, coming into this plank pose, shoulders stacked over the wrist. Engage those inner thighs again here. So it almost feels like you're holding yourself up more from your legs than your arms. Again, the back of my neck is long. And on your next inhale, come onto your knees, keep your hips high, and as you exhale, bring the chest and chin towards the mat. On your next inhale, lengthen forward, coming up into a cobra. We'll start low, since again, it's the first one. Drawing the tops of the shoulder heads back, and pressing the tops of the legs, especially those inner lines of the legs, down towards the floor. On your next exhale, release the pose. Tuck your toes under, re-engaging your core. Inhale, lift up to plank. And as you exhale, take the hips up and back. In down dog, bend your knees generously here. As you press the mat forward and down away from you, notice how the forearms and the shoulders start to stretch down towards the floor as you open up the back body and the chest. This might be where you are this morning, especially if you're tighter in your hamstrings. Notice that my head is in line with my spine. But you're also welcome to start to extend the legs straight, pressing those inner thighs back, right? And staying high in your hips. Again, scooping the lower belly up here so that you're not dumping. Take one more full breath. And on the next inhale, bend your knees, lift the gaze, and as you exhale, we're going to come back into that lunge pose. Right? Stepping the right foot forward, again, stacking the knee over the ankle here, grounding evenly through the front foot, and you choose high or low lunge. On the next in-breath, step the left foot forward, lengthen up halfway, coming into that half forward fold. Getting some length in the spine, maintaining that length as you exhale. Bend your knees as much as you need to as you roll in for the full forward fold. Energize through the legs as you inhale. Keep the core engaged, taking the arms all the way up into this upward gazing pose. And as you exhale, we'll continue. That's half of one sun salute. Coming back into your full forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, take the left foot back this time. Finding your lunge, one full breath. And on an inhale, plant your palms, step the right foot back, and rock forward to plank. So here again, you can bring the knees down first, or keeping the body in one line. On your next exhale, you can start to press through the palms, take the elbows behind you, and lower all the way down. We'll then inhale, again sliding forward into your cobra, keeping your elbows bent, widen through the collarbone so the shoulders aren't here, and start to engage the legs, tops of the feet in the mat. Make sure that this back bend feels comfortable for you, that you don't feel any pain in the spine. On the next exhale, lowering down, tuck your toes. Again, engaging your core. Inhale up to plank or all fours, and exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Take a smooth breath. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look ahead. Exhale the left foot forward, finding your lunge. And on your next inhale, step through the front foot. Lengthen up halfway again. So here I'll note I'm slightly bringing my shins forward here as I still take my thighs back rather than pressing my hands here, hyperextending the legs. So that one's important for the joints. On your next exhale, again keep the spine long, bend through the knees as you draw the chin towards the chest. And on the next in-breath, press through the legs, lift the body up, look up. And as you exhale, bring those hands in front of your heart. So that's one round of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation. We're going to speed it up a little bit and link maybe 3 or 4 of them together. Inhale, upward gazing pose, look up, reach up. Exhale, draw the palms through the heart, coming into your full forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to the floor or shins, lengthening the chest forward. And as you exhale, step the right foot back. High or low lunge here. Find length through the torso. And on your next inhale, plant your palms. Step the left foot back to plank pose. Staying for your exhale. On your next inhale, lower onto your knees. And as you exhale, take the chest and chin down, elbows hug into the ribs. Inhale, slide forward, coming up to your cobra pose. Elbows still bent and drawn in towards the side body. And as you exhale, release. Keeping the back of the neck long, tuck your toes under. Inhale, lift up onto the knees, and exhale, take the hips back. Take one breath in your down dog. More important than straight legs is getting your hips high. And on your next breath, gaze ahead. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Coming into high lunge, one full breath. Inhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, engage the legs. Lift the torso up, upward gazing pose. And exhale, back down. Hands through the heart, chest forward. Into your fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, take the left foot back. On your next inhale, plant your palms. Step the right to meet the left. Coming into plank pose. Again, for a little bit more vigorous of a practice, you can lower down without the support of the knees. On the next inhale, slide forward, coming up into cobra pose. And your next exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Again, you can add that slight push up here. And exhale the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Lunge pose. And inhale, right foot meets the left. Come up for your half fold. And exhale, full fold. Inhale, come up to upward gazing. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Return to mountain pose. Take one breath here. Noticing the quality of that breath. And on your next inhale, take the arms up. Look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, take the right foot back. Lunge pose. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, release the pose. Tuck your toes here. Inhale, back up to plank or all fours. And exhale, back down dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Lunge. And the next inhale, take the left foot to meet the right. Coming up halfway. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take the arms up, look up, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Not rounding the shoulders in. Inhale, come up halfway. Broad collarbone. And exhale, take the left foot back. On your next inhale, plant your palms. Step the right foot back, come into plank pose. And again, if coming all the way down is a little too intense, take the knees, and as you exhale, chest then chin. As you inhale, slide forward, come up to your cobra. Exhale, release. Tucking your toes, inhale, plank or all fours, and exhale, back down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze ahead. Exhale, step the left foot forward, lunge pose. Inhale, step the right to meet the left. Lengthen up halfway here. And exhale, fold. Inhale, taking the arms up. Reach up. And exhale, the palms in front of your heart. Mountain pose. Taking one breath here. Do that again, seeing where you can bring a little bit more fluidity and ease in and out of your transitions. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, take the right foot back. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, forward to cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale onto the knees or plank. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, gaze ahead. Exhale, lead with the right. Inhale, take the left foot forward, lifting up halfway. I'm losing my pants and my shirt a little bit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take those arms up, look up. Continuing here, exhale, lead with the chest forward. Staying active in your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, take the left foot back. Inhale, step the right foot back. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, forward to cobra. Exhale, release. Engage the core as you lift up. And transition back into down dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the left foot forward. And on your next inhale, very little momentum. Take the right to meet the left. Lengthening up halfway here. You're going to notice I have that tendency to kind of dump in my ribs. See if you can pull the ribs and the belly in here. And lengthen the sit bones behind you. Keeping those shoulder heads back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the legs. Take those arms up, look up. And exhale, the hands in front of your heart. Then releasing the hands next to the side body. Returning to that Tadasana or mountain pose. And just giving yourself a few moments here. Without judgment, simply observe. Any changes to the physical body. Maybe noticing that heat you've created, and noticing any shifts to the flow of your mind. Right? And as you ground again through all four corners of your feet, feeling that connection of the earth beneath you, recognizing that you're always supported. And here you have a few options. Really important, make it your own. So if you'd like to flow through a few more sun salutes, you're always welcome to it. Otherwise, I recommend laying down in a shavasana pose. So coming all the way down onto the back body. So even if you only did a couple of those sun salutes, always taking the time, right, to relax the body at the end of any of your physical practice. So taking those heels as wide as the yoga mat, rolling those upper arms from the inside out with the palms face up. And then if it's comfortable, bringing the gaze inside or softly gazing at one point. Resting here for a few minutes or longer. Bringing your attention to the rise and fall of your natural breath on your belly. Letting each exhale serve as a reminder to relax and let go of anything you might be holding on to that you do not need to carry into this new day. From Shavasana, you'll take your time to just stretch the body, just as if you were waking up from a deep sleep here. Maybe rolling the wrist and ankle joints a little bit. Inhale, bending your knees, making your way onto the right side. With the head coming up last, you'll press into the palms. And again, making your practice your own. You're welcome to sit here for a few minutes of meditation. But my producer, who's my husband, is telling me to wrap it up. So as you come into your comfortable seated posture, right, keeping wide through those collarbones, just taking this final moment as you draw your palms in front of your heart, acknowledging yourself for taking this time this morning, acknowledging those who've come before us in yoga, and acknowledging each other for this morning's shared practice. Thanks so much for tuning in and practicing with me this morning. I hope that this practice ends up being useful to you. And to all my Chicago peeps, I'll miss you dearly. Namaste.